Upstaging the Mahatma by Phil Wingfield. Porbandar, 22nd of October 2017. Approximately midway between Dwarka and Junagadh in southwestern Gujarat stands the bustling port city of Porbandar. Not many people around the world will be familiar with the name Porbandar, but I'll warrant that many will have heard of its most famous son. Porbandar is the birthplace of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, later known as the Mahatma, and the house he was born in still stands. We are en route from Dwarka to Junagadh, and I'm not about to pass this place by. The house where the great soul entered this world stands now in a gated compound side by side with the Kirti Mandir. Completed in 1950, the Kirti Mandir is a memorial and museum towering 79 feet over the compound, 1 foot for every year of Gandhi's life. Mohandas Gandhi was born in 1869. For a townhouse of that time, it is pretty impressive. The house is built in the shape of a U, enclosing what would have been a small private courtyard. It has 3 stories and 22 rooms. Some of the rooms have glossy wooden plaques informing visitors of their original purpose or use. Small alcoves sunk into the thick walls are framed by elaborate wall paintings. The stairs are narrow and so steep they are more like chunky ladders with a thick rope banister. This is not a house for the vertiginous or the claustrophobe. In one particular room, a red swastika painted on the floor, watched over by an iconic painting of the great man at his spinning wheel, marks the exact spot of Gandhi's birth. This room is packed with visitors waiting on their turn to get a photo standing next to it. Our arrival attracts a little attention, and mere seconds after that arrival comes the first of many utterances of those immortal words, "Please, sir, just one pic." The irony, as usual, is utterly lost. Yes, it may be just one pic, but it's just one pic with you, your wife, your children, your sisters, your brothers, your aunts, your uncles and your grandparents. And it isn't just your family, is it? It's every family here. And it's not even possible to take a group shot. There isn't the room. So there I am, standing to one side of the swastika marking Gandhi's birthplace, as family after family, in singles, pairs and different combinations of pairs, take it in turns to have their picture taken with me and the swastika. And it's not even one pic per grouping either. Everybody wants their own photo, especially the subjects. Phones and tablets are passed hither and thither while I just stand there getting more and more retina burn. On top of this, in order to look like I'm smiling in a photo, I have to fake a laugh. If I try to force a smile, I end up looking miserable, creepy, or a combination of the two. And there's only so much fake laughter you can generate before you begin to look a bit bonkers. If this circus goes on for much longer, I may go insane for real. There is no let-up. I can see no end. Groups finish up and leave only to be replaced with fresh meat. Any attempt to curtail the shoot meets with a, "Please, sir, just one more pic." Any concept of accumulation is lost on this lot. If you're the 50th person to ask for just one pic, it's still just one pic. The previous 49 are irrelevant to you, and as discussed previously, just one pic translates to one family's worth of pics on multiple devices. The concept of just one pic is a myth. The selfie is paramount. All other priorities are rescinded. It's at times like this I regret not packing my waxwork double. Sorry folks, it's been great, but I have to go. Please sir, just one more pic. No!
Take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha, to the happy home.
The spot where Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the Mahatma, the great soul, the father of the nation, entered this world was effectively sidelined by a balding British fatty. And I don't get it. I don't get any of it. It's not just the selfies either. People want to know about us. They value our opinions. We get invites to houses, pujas, weddings and a whole host of stuff simply because we're British. There seems to be a general fascination with the British people. While the Indian government makes a sterling effort to eradicate all traces of colonialism, descendants of those colonists are treated like celebrities in the birthplace of the man primarily responsible for bringing the rise to an end and enabling home rule in the first place. It's all just plain bonkers if you ask me, but it's quite a thing to upstage the Mahatma. Postscript, or maybe confession, might be more appropriate. I planned from the outset to do this leg of the trip by car, so we could divert to Porbandar and visit the Gandhi ancestral home if at all possible. India has been a big interest of mine for a long time, and M.K. Gandhi is the most significant Indian of the modern era. I guess you might call it a pilgrimage of sorts. I make it all sound so laudable, don't I? But I came here with an asinine hidden agenda, involving a small blue plastic South United souvenir duck known as Feathers. Feathers was stolen from his owner as a prank in 2011, since when he, she or it has travelled the world, amassing a portfolio of selfies taken in a variety of locations. My plan was to get a shot of Feathers on the very spot where Gandhi was born, right in the centre of the swastika. Obviously, I'd have to do it when no one was around. Otherwise, I may have been forced to take the express elevator to the ground floor. After several furtive expeditions, I found the room empty, managed my mischief, and escaped before anyone spotted me belittling the sacred site or roped me into another photo shoot. I wonder now, was the Selfie Fest karma, but in reverse? Ironically, in all the kerfuffle, I didn't end up getting a photo taken of me, so out there, all over India, are hundreds of pictures of me standing next to the exact spot where Gandhi was born, but I don't have one of my own. Now that is definitely karma. Upstaging the Mahatma was written and read by Phil Wingfield. Upstaging the Mahatma is dedicated to the memory of Gary Beard, the long-suffering owner of Feathers the Duck. Gary, sadly, passed away in October of 2022, but not before he was reunited with Feathers after an 8-year separation in 2019. R.I.P. Gary.